Peacock is playing today, so we do get him. Turtles and Sardinias are still mojo good. Dubs and Wilson are bad.
Make sure to put some Sardinias on your pizza.
All right, Wade Dubs to lead it off here.
Like how it's literally pronounced sardines, and you're putting some interesting flavor on that name.
I enjoy that name, to be honest. Also, it's from a novel that I was.
Sardines.
It was from an audiobook that I recently finished reading. The guy would only pronounced it Sardinias, and and I'm just taking it. I like that pronunciation.
I'm going through one right now with a guy who's English, I might add, is pronouncing it trebuchet. Like, that's a weird choice to make, sir, since you were, your country used them a bunch and live right next to the country that invented them.
Indeed. That sounds like an American pronunciation, but, yeah.
You all gone down to the trebuchet, and it's trebuchet, I believe is how he's pronouncing it, not shet.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
Dancing all around the strike zone here, and gets the strikeout finally against Loins. Chess Turtles. Chess has been a problem, and I'm going to treat her as such, and that means she is getting nothing to hit. If you want to hit, you're going to have to swing way out of the strike zone, lady. That's how this works.
Bean her.
It's too early for that.
I don't think so.
I don't know how the mechanics of kicking a pitcher out of the game work in this game yet. They sent the runner, and that did keep that from being a double play ball, but we only need one out, so that didn't really matter. Sean Kenny, Dougie Braggs, Kevin Greer due up here against Nino Weebe, or Weebe? We're going with Weebe. It's probably not, but we're going with Weebe.
I mean, it is literally Weeby, but you do you, fam.
We've been through this. Names don't have to be pronounced how they're spelt.
Fucking weeb.
Fucking weeb also works. Ball 2 to Sean Kenny. Sean, I need you, specifically you, to get out of this slump. And this at bat is probably doing some good things for that. Though it is a strikeout at the end. Good effort, though.
Why would you do that to Sean?
Doug Braggs. It was Doug Braggs who, in that last game, got it all going in the 9th inning with that double. So, wouldn't mind if he could do a little bit more of that. And that's not what is happening here. Although that was not a great pitch to swing at. Probably was a ball, but with 2 strikes, I kind of had to defend the strike zone, I think.
You keep saying that every time you strike out. Or ground out. Or
ground
fly
out. More the ground out, to be honest, because the strikeout is like, that's the strikeout.
Every time you swing the bat and somebody gets out, it's all about defending the strike zone.
No, only when there's 2 outs. Or 2 strikes. When there's only 1 strike, I'm an idiot. That's how that works.
You fuel.
Ronaldo Wilson. I feel like this name needs to be like a little bit more, I don't know, Latin? I guess is where I'm going with this.
That's possible. But what about Wilson Hayes?
That's the first name, though. This is the last name.
Well, it hardly matters at this point.
I've seen Wilson used as a first name for actually a number of people of Latin descent. Wilson Guerrero comes to mind. Wilson Cordova. Wilson Hayes, as you kindly pointed out.
Indeed.
I kind of wish I could have thrown a body check there on that foul ball. Down the line, but Shannon Drake gets a strikeout. Byron Dirksen, Roberto Piety, R.C. Guerin. I don't know why, but my eyes went to the second name on that list initially. Like I don't understand.
You are slightly lexistic.
Alright, well, your average dropped to 380 in the sim game, so it looks like you didn't have a great sim game. But
I don't want to hear that nonsense.
You're still on fire. You're still on fire. And that helps. It's deep. It's deep. It is gone. It is gone. Solo on Homer. Byron Dirksen with what at least is his 5th RBI of the series.
Trying to get that 500-meter home run.
7th homer of the season, 37 RBIs. And Roberto Pinetti follows up with a base hit.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. What?
R.C. Guerin steps in. Her average is up to 324, so she had a good game in the sim game. And continues it here with a base hit. Brings up Stephanie Magus, playing behind the plate today.
Not Steph Curry?
I don't know Steph Curry, so no, he would not be on the team.
That seems fair.
I do know Del Curry. I met him at a Raptors game.
Does he smell like Curry?
No. Strikeout.
I always wondered that.
Paul, Big Richard Energy Riccobeni. And unfortunately, that's probably a double play, although Paul's got hustle. But it is a double play ball. Teodoro Peacock, Dino Wiebe, and Wade Dubs due up.
Wade Chipman?
Who is Wade Chipman? Why do I know that name?
I don't know. I had the same reaction. I just said it out loud just to do it.
Is he a BC Lion? He's got to be like a BC Lion.
I don't have a clue. If he is,
I know that the BC Lions had a guy named Al Shipman.
Well, I'll do some goggling.
Big play! Knocked down by Kevin Greer, thrown out by Paul Rick O'Benny. Wade Dubs, the shortstop. Wade Dubs has been their weak spot of their lineup for this series, it seems.
I found some really weird. Maybe I'm spelling it wrong, but that's not anybody I know.
This has got to be something, though, that both of us recognize that name. Like, come on. Shannon Drake due up here to open it up. Sean Kenny, Doug Braggs also due up against Nino Wiebe. Shannon not obviously hitting well. She is a pitcher. And she did make contact, which is a win for a pitcher. Let's be honest. Sean Kenny steps in. He is tense. You have to replace anybody who drops from tense to lower than that, unfortunately. But that is a base hit for Sean Kenny, so that'll help out. I hope a lot. And today seems like it's going to be a small ball kind of day. So Sean Kenny goes for the stolen base and gets it.
I can't find it. It must be a character in a book or a character in a show or a movie.
Yeah, some kind of minor character in some kind of media.
Yeah, because I can't find anything spelling it different ways. I just can't.
Doug Bragg hits one through the middle. Sean Kenny going home and will score to make it 2-1 or 2-0.
17-0.
That hopefully will hit Sean's mojo a fair bit. He got a base hit, a stolen base, and he made a great base running play to score. So, feel better about yourself, damn it. Byron Dirksen steps in, man on first base, 2 out. To face off with Nino Wiebe. And he hits it hard off the pitcher. But unfortunately, right to the second base. There's a lot of those weird-ass bounces going on right now. Makes me think.
Well, I mean, they're going to have to pull that pitcher out of there. He's definitely crippled for life now.
Makes me think that they've done some kind of weird, like, physics thing with, like, with an update or something. Because it usually isn't this ridiculous. The game is cartoonish, but not normally this cartoonish.
Mm-hmm.
Fly ball to right field. Doug Braggs comes in and makes the play. June Lloyds. Fly ball to center field. Sean Kenny waves off Doug Braggs and makes the play. Doug, he's still tense. He is still tense. Man, what does it take? What does it take, Sean, to make you feel good about yourself?
Heroin.
We'll get that on the next team supply run. Fly ball into left, and R.C. Guerin makes the play. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Piety, Guerin, Magistou up.
Now back, number 13, the third baseman.
Come on, Roberto. Roberto's been a little bit hot lately. Came in as a pinch hitter, got that base hit. Base hit to open up today's game. Not so much there as he grounds out to Weeby. R.C. Guerin steps up. Oh, good contact. Deep to center field. But that is unfortunately not even going to make the track, and that is 2 down.
Well, I thought I had it figured out. I thought it was the character from The Losers, but that's Wade Travis.
Yeah, it's Wade Travis.
I don't remember hearing his last name, but it must be when they get shot at Jack in the truck.
It's when Pooch's character says Wade Travis was there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the aftermath of getting shot at.
That's the only time I think his last name is used.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Max would never use a guy's last name. Like, come on. It's much better to say. It's much better to say Wade. It's much better to say Wade. I assume you believe in big titties and freedom.
Correct. I also like air shows.
I also like air shows. We're making the world safe for America, Wade. I'm from Quebec. All right. North America.
Actual fact, Holt McCallany from New York City. The actor who plays Wade.
I'm aware of him because he was in... he was also in Fight Club.
Yeah, Build a House. That's the guy.
And as well as being a fairly large character on CSI Miami for a period of time until they killed this character.
I don't remember that. It must have been after I stopped watching.
Or I can't remember if he got killed or he had like an alcohol problem, so he may have just gotten fired. I can't remember which. Not Holt McCallany was not fired, to be clear. I mean the character.
Well, there was the other character that was really early on in the series. I think he was there for the first 2 or 3 seasons, and then
Speed.
I guess the actor decided that he wanted to go on and do bigger and better things, and didn't.
That was actually very disappointing because the character was Speed, and Speed was one of the few characters that had like a fucking character arc, actually.
Yeah, it was really good.
There was like flaws and stuff to deliver, and an interesting episode where he was investigating a porn star's death, and there was like a weird romance thing there, which was bizarre.
Yeah, which they also did on Criminal Minds. Although she wasn't a porn star, it was just an actress.
It was Amber Heard, I do believe, in that particular
Indeed,
episode.
who is bad shit crazy.
Amber Heard, more or less playing herself, if we're being completely honest.
Yeah. Amber Heard, psycho bitch.
Indeed.
And I'm not saying that lightly.
Shannon Drake leads off here in the bottom of the 5th inning. She is locked in, but that doesn't do much for her as a hitter. She's still quite bad.
Wow, hurtful.
I mean, she admitted that she can't hit. There's a reason that she's a pitcher on her softball team. It's because she can't hit.
That's fair. Hey,
Base
off
hit.
the brain. I like that.
Off the noggin. They charged that as an error? No, they gave her a hit. All right, I'll take it. Sean Kenny still tense despite singling, scoring a run, stealing a base, and making a good play on the base path.
He stole a single.
I mean...
A craft single.
A craft single. And
Which,
base hit.
So, here's the thing I've been wondering about.
Okay.
I watch a lot of cooking stuff. I keep hearing about this American cheese. And I also understand that it's absolutely not cheese in any way, shape, or form.
No, it's not.
Is that what Kraft singles are? Is that technically American cheese?
It's American cheese, yeah.
My God, how did you put the name of your country on that? That's disgraceful.
I think
some actual cheese.
I think people other than Americans actually put the name on it, but yeah.
No, they call it American. Like every American, anything I see is like American cheese, like American hosts or like anything like that.
Big base running move there by Shannon Drake. Gets home.
I apologize for talking over that.
I mean, it's fine.
Well, in that case.
Kevin Greer is tense. He's been tense for a long time. You know what? I will say this. Kevin Greer seems remarkably immune to anything below tense because he's been tense for like 8 games.
Correct.
Fair ball, yeah!
That is not a fair ball. That is not a fair ball.
I'll take it.
Absolutely. They definitely fucked something up in a patch somewhere. That's like the 3rd time I've seen that, and they called a fair one foul, and they called 2 foul ones fair. Downtown, Leroy Brown.
Be nice. 3-run homer. If you could just get it out of the infield, I mean, Doug Braggs will score probably on that, on its own. And they walk you.
I was going to say they're definitely not putting it over the plate for me at this point.
Bases juiced for Roberto Piatti, and it is the end of the day for Nino Wiebe. Trent Jeterson, probably, into the game.
Trenton Jeterberg.
Should be mentioned, our team has 4 switch hitters on it, and somebody was saying that was like kind of a high number. I'll admittedly say Roberto is the only person I've ever seen of the 4 hit switch, and the only one that I can prove is a switch hitter. Jeff claims he's a switch hitter, and Sonia is just ambidextrous at everything, so we kind of assume she can hit left-handed. We don't know.
Makes sense.
And who's the other switch hitter? Sean Kenny, who again just says he can hit switch. I have no visual proof. Oh, they get Roberto. RC Guerin, 1 down, bases juiced. Come on, RC. RC is our latest winner in the ESR Academy Series today, so you know this could be a really could be a really big day for her in video game terms. Nope. Pop out to the catcher. Steph Magus steps in. This Jeterson his accuracy is really high, so I don't understand why he's missing the plate as badly as he is. But he gets the job done, and we strand the bases loaded. So finally getting some offense though. 10 hits in this game. Shutout.
Maggle, I have some interesting news for you.
Hit me.
We were talking about Holt McCallany earlier. So I was on his IMDb, and your boy is going to be in the next Guy Ritchie movie. It's called Wrath of Man.
I'm down.
The plot follows H, a cold, mysterious character working at a cash truck company responsible for moving hundreds of millions of dollars around Los Angeles every week.
Solo run homer for the Burners.
Brutal.
That was Ollie Rocket. Only his second of the season, actually. 21st RBI.
Now batting number 21, the right fielder.
H, played by Jason Statham, like you do.
I kind of figured.
Holt McCallany plays a character called Bullet.
Sounds like Holt McCallany.
Also stars Josh Hartnett, Jeffrey Donovan, Scott Eastwood.
That's good.
I want to say that I recognize more of these names, but I'm going to have to see some faces.
Paul Rick.
Oh, Laz Alonso.
Oh, Laz Alonso is good.
Yeah.
Paul Riccobeni, Shannon Drake, Sean Kinney due up here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Large Richard energy, Paul Riccobeni.
Indeed. Naim Algar, I don't know who that is, but she looks fairly attractive.
That's good. Riccobeni with a base hit. Brings up Shannon Drake. And bunted foul. Damn it. Alright, 2 strikes. And fouled off again. Oh, they saw this. They saw it this time, but the catcher throws it wild. Riccobeni with the freebie stolen base.
Holy shit.
And unfortunately, he will still be at second, as despite that was a good contact from Shannon Drake, it couldn't advance the runner. Sean Kinney is neutral finally. Thank the lords of baseball at this point. Wow. It took forever to get him back to normal mojo. And hopefully that will help further. Riccobeni, we're going home. Riccobeni's got speed! Ah, he gets gunned down at the plate.
You gotta slide. You gotta slide head first.
Slide. He did slide. He didn't head first slide. I don't get to choose.
Gotta slide head first with both fists out, so you cripple the man for life.
Trent Jeterson is done, and Roger Bland, who pitched in the other game we did, is into the game.
Time to fuck that guy up.
It was aggressive. I know that Peacock has a good arm, but Riccobeni's got good speed. Sorry, Paul. I was trying to make big things happen with you.
Correct.
And Doug Braggs will take a walk from Bland to open her up. Brings up Kevin Greer, who is neutral due to that RBI double. So it took just 1 hit to bring him back into it. Not really sure why they're using Bland. He's tense, and this is the part of the lineup that skunked him in the previous game we played. Sardinias, Wilson, and Grips due up in the 7th. So it'll probably be the last inning for Shannon Drake. Her stats are dropping. You can see them there. She's lost a little bit of velocity. Fair bit of junk. Accuracy is pretty much where it was.
There's an interesting new Guillermo del Toro movie coming. Also has Holt McCallany in it.
Cool.
It's called Nightmare Alley.
Sounds promising.
Oh, get that fucking ball!
Sounds very Del Toro.
An ambitious young carny, fucking carnies, with a talent for manipulating people, with a few well-chosen words, hooks up with a female psychiatrist who is even more dangerous than he is.
I mean, a carny that's good at manipulating people just sounds like a carny.
Fucking carnies.
Feels like that's not really required.
We got your boy Kate Blank.
Baseball with the Kodiaks with me and Byron.
Go away.
The computer decided to BSOD and interrupt a perfectly good game with us leading 4-2 in the top of the 7th inning. So we're going to resume that. And get her rolling once again. Forget if we were pitching or hitting when we got the BSOD, but we'll find out.
Don't know.
We will find
I believe we were collectively just bunching back and forth.
Owen Grip at the plate. 2 down in the 9th inning. And the count is full. Change up to the pitcher. And that will end the inning. I hope this hasn't broken my groove at the plate, because we were actually having some good offense for the first time in a long time. Byron Dirksen, Roberto Pietti, and R.C. Guerin due up here.
Downtown.
In the bottom of the 7th inning.
Downtown.
He's gone downtown. He's walked. He's got an RBI. He is Byron Dirksen. And he is working against Roger Bland. Last time these two met, he hit a home run. And that is into center field. Byron going for second.
Yeah, buddy. Lead the league in doubles.
Stand up double. Roberto.
I want my character to just wave at the cutoff man when he does that.
Hi. That I can't make happen. Roberto Piatti steps in. And hits one to the second baseman, but advances Byron to third. We'll take it. R.C. Guerin. Last time she was up, the bases were juiced, and she did nothing with it, so she needs to do better this time.
That seems like a fair assessment.
Two. Oh, Jesus. Bland is working the inside. I guess that's got to be a slider he's working. And that's up there. And suddenly we have a full count. We started 0-2 and we're a full count. That might have been strike 3. That might have been ball 4. But it is going to be out number 2.
Something, I'm out because I defended the plate.
I mean, I was defending the plate.
Now batting number 1, the catcher.
And that was just a silly pitch to swing at as we get under it and fly out to the first baseman. Peacock, Bland, and Dubs due up against Shannon Drake. 70 pitches, stamina is low. I don't want to risk it. She probably could go another inning, but I don't want to risk it. Plus, I mean, we got juiced, locked in Javier Perez-Torres. Let's make use of that.
Let us fornicating go.
And he gets hit for a base hit by Peacock. I don't blame it. Peacock is a really solid hitter, so I'm not going to get mad at it. I still don't know why they bat him 8th in their lineup. It doesn't really make any sense to me.
Just to fuck with you.
Lover Vatamashia? This name right here. What the fuck?
Volamacha?
Peacock goes for the steal and gets it. Don't worry, Peacock.
I don't think it's a cheese, so
it might be.
Could be.
If we learned one thing, it's the guys at Metalhead Software really like cheese. Javier Perez-Torres with the strikeout. Wade Dubs is rattled, and he is being replaced by Spitz Blacksmith. Come on. Hot four-seamer inside. Nope. Couldn't get the strike. Change up outside corner. Hit well, but not out. R.C. Guerin at the wall makes the play. Peacock will go for third, and I don't think we can out-throw him. So that does mean 2 out for Ollie Rocket, who's had a really, really solid series against us. And he's going to ground it out to Kevin Greer. And we're going to go to the 9th inning. Or the bottom of the 8th inning, I should say. Billy Plaintiff, the closer, is in. And he will work to Paul Riccobeni, a pinch hitter, and Sean Kenny. Paul Riccobeni base hit earlier, but was unfortunately unable to beat the throw home and was picked off. Ball 1 from Plaintiff. And base hit for Riccobeni. And we'll go to the pinch hitter for Javier. Do I try to pinch hit for me and try and fix my rattledness? There is legitimately not really a better option. All right, Mike Magus coming in. Rattled. He's been having a great season. But lately it's been bad. He will hit into a double play ball. Sean Kenny, 3 singles today. Finally has got himself to neutral mojo. A couple of good plays in defense as well. Stolen base. Some good base running.
Base, how low can you go?
And he strikes out. And please don't tell me that makes him tense again. That would be really annoying. And we'll go to the closer, Rooster Sundquist. All right, June Loins has been largely shut down today. 0 for 3, and I say that, and she gets a hit. And it's a double. Although she got a little bit lazy getting off the bag there, and Doug Braggs had actually a bit of a chance to throw her out. All right, Chess Turtles still locked in despite an 0 for 3 day. So I give her a juicy one right over the plate. God damn it.
Might I recommend against that?
You can recommend against it, and I would agree. Oh, she's going for third! I am surprised that went for a triple. All right, 1-run game now.
Mike, I'm going to track you down and put you in a sharpshooter.
Why a sharpshooter?
Why not?
Why specifically that move? And you distracted me, and I let a sacrifice bunt score run.
I distracted you. You're the one in control of the game.
Well, I didn't pause it.
Well, I didn't ask you to pause it.
All right, well, the 9th inning has come apart, and this game is tied. Normally dominant closer, Rooster Sundquist, all of a sudden is tense. And that strikeout will hopefully fix that mojo. And it did. Okay. So at least that's going right. Owen grips. We're going away from the slider because that has been hit hard. So Mr. Sundquist has become a 2-pitch guy, and it's 2 different types of fastballs. But it is working. Peacock. Intentional walk? I'm kind of tempted to go the intentional walk route. Peacock's been dangerous most of the season. Pitcher spot is due up. And we'll give him the free pass to first base. And they're going to let Plaintiff hit. Interesting. They must really want him to pitch the 9th inning. But he strikes out here. We go the 9th, tied at 4. Well, bottom of the 9th. Dougie Braggs, Kevin Greer, Byron Dirksen. It's the right part of the lineup to generate that 1 run and get this win in the books.
Hell yeah.
But we got to get past a 2.2 ERA Billy Plaintiff to do it. He's been great. And Doug Braggs grounds out to Chess Turtles at second base. Kevin Greer is back to tense.
Time to ground out for the cycle.
Hopefully not. Base hit.
Oh, dude, wow, what was he jumping for?
I don't know. It was a her, but aside from that, your statement is completely correct.
Was that entity digitally represented as a human?
All right, Byron Dirksen.
Downtown.
Downtown would be great. Walk-off home run right here, baby.
Or just walk me and load the bases.
Well, there's only 1 runner on, so unless you're saying you take up 2 bases.
I'm pretty big dude.
Oh, I don't know about that strike.
Neither do I.
And that led me to swing at a bad pitch that would have been a walk. And again,
Might I recommend not swinging at the bad pitches?
No, no question about it. Bad plate discipline there.
How dare you? I was supposed to be the hero. I was the chosen one.
Well, you were going to get a walk, so I don't know about chosen one. I wouldn't go that far.
I was the chosen one to pad the stats.
All right, Blacksmith, Rocket, Loins, due up here in extras. Sundquist is a little bit low on stats, but not ridiculously so. That being said, I will be having Tisha Boonsing and Martin Edmonds getting ready in the bullpen because they may be needed.
Tisha the Baboon Slinger.
Whoa, big hit! And goodbye, baseball. Ollie Rocket goes deep.
That was supposed to be me, but I'm blaming the manager of the team.
The home run option that you've carved in your brain is not there, sir. If I didn't swing, it would have been a walk.
Well, I mean, probably.
This is no probably about it. I swung at a complete...
But then I walk, and then we all walk, and then we all win.
Oh, they are smacking Rooster around. This is the first time Rooster's really gotten beat up this season.
We'll go ahead and blame the manager.
Let's go to the bullpen. He is completely wrecked at this point. Tisha Boonsing into the game. Our last good option in the bullpen, if we're being... Oh, I forgot he was at third base. I probably would have been able to throw that out, too.
Mm-hmm.
And Chess Turtles drives in the 6th run of the ball game. And that brings up Luis Sardinez.
And from the jaws of victory, we have snatched defeat.
We have. You're not wrong. Double play ball gets us out of the inning. R.C. Guerin, Stephanie Magus, Paul Riccobeni due up. Ladies and gentlemen, in Paul's case, do you feel like being a hero today?
I mean, I would have had it handled, but...
I'm also very annoyed that Billy Plaintiff, for a closer, seems to have actually really pretty decent stamina. Like, oh, we saw how bad, like, Rooster fell off, and we got this guy still out here throwing heat, being super effective in his 3rd inning of work. Alright, strike 1. Good hit, but it is into the glove of the left fielder. It all comes down to this. Paul Riccobeni versus Luther Loncheros. Into the game to pitch.
What's this about Luther the lawn chair?
Luther Loncheros.
So, like, multiple lawn chairs?
I mean, probably. And that is a ground out to the first baseman. We come up short, but you know what? The offense was clicking most of the day. We had hits in a number of innings. We put up 15. Just a disastrous end there with Rooster Sundquist being unable to deliver for the first time this season. Massive blown save. And not really anything good to say about it on there. On the offensive side of the ball, Sean Kenny, multi-hit game. Kevin Greer, Doug Braggs, also multi-hit games. Byron Dirksen, of course. Paul Riccobeni was pretty solid. And Shannon Drake gave us a great game. Should have been our 6th win of the season. Javi Perez-Torres delivered as well, but 5 hits, 4 runs off Rooster Sundquist, his first loss of the season. And his ERA up to 3.44. Tisha Boonsing did well as well. Gave up a single to the first hitter, but delivered after that. And a key clutch performance from Billy Plaintiff to get the win. 2 2/3 innings, 2 hits only, 3 strikeouts. Great game for him. Most of our damage was done off of Weebay. Their bullpen did quite well, limiting us to 5 hits across 6 innings. So that's pretty solid. Byron Dirksen, 2nd star. Between Ollie Rocket.
2nd star.
Well, Ollie Rocket hit 2 home runs, so I can't really argue with it.
Well, I was supposed to hit 15, but I mean, I didn't quite get there.
And Chess Turtles as well. The losing streak continues here for the Kodiaks. Rough times.
It's all right. We're just we're dumping games to draft a new hot Michael Jordan.
Byron Dirksen's still in the top 6 in batting average at 383. Dougie Bragg's also in there. Mike Magus is number 2 in home runs still. Byron is climbing up the ranks of the RBI Kings, although I still lead with 43.
Just give me one more game.
Byron's on base is 4th best in the league. He is up there in slugging, as am I. And he is 6th in OBS right now. You're also in the top 10 in extra base hits at 21. Very nice.
Damn doubles. King of the doubles, baby.
King of the doubles. And Sean Kenny's in there for runs scored, along with Kevin Greer. Sonia Liberto is still in there, although Chris Mills is pulling away from everyone on the stolen base count, up to 19 now. Jesus.
I'm trying to get there. I'm trying real hard.
Eric Hawkins missed a chance to win his 7th game. We're now up to 3 7-game winners. It is the duel from the Logmans, Sandro Rums and Crash Wright, along with the Wardens, Tugger Ribeye. Eric
Crash
Hawkins still in the mix there for earned runs. Whip, we're still doing quite well in. And we are still dominating the strike to walkout ratio. Top 3 in the league, all on our team. Very nice.
I hear all about this whip, but what about the Nene charts?
They really do need to actually come up with a stat for Nene. Like that feels like a thing they actually need to do. At this point, I mean, you might as well embrace it.
Pretty much.
Leader at bats is Kevin Greer with 163 this season. He leads us in hits with 54. Doug Braggs and Byron Dirksen have both got over 50 hits as well. Congratulations, gentlemen.
Hooray!
Home runs, I lead with 12, followed by 8 for Kevin and 7 for Byron. RBIs, 43 for me, 37 for you, and Doug Braggs at 30. Average, Byron Dirksen, 383. Paul Riccobeni, 375, although he is still doesn't really have the at-bat count to really count. Doug Braggs, 368, and Sean Kenny is hitting 350 despite permanently struggling. I don't understand. On base percentage, Byron leading the way, followed by Roberto Piety and Doug Braggs, all over 400. Slugging favors yourself, followed by me and Roberto. OPS goes to Byron, myself, and Roberto. Roberto's must be 1.00 on the 0 on the nose because it's saying 0.00, which is really disturbing me. Run scored, Sean Kenny, Kevin Greer, Byron Dirksen, and Michael Magus tied for that spot. Total bases, Mike Magus, Byron Dirksen, Kevin Greer. Doubles with 13, Byron leading the way, 11 for RC, and 9 for me.
Sweet.
Triples, Sean Kenny leads with 3, Doug Braggs on 2, RC and Byron on 1 apiece. You also have 12 walks, which is second most on the team. Very nice. And you're slipping down the order in the strikeout count, at least. So that's nice.
Mm-hmm. It's all groundouts.
Kevin Greer with 23 strikeouts leads the way. That's not good. We're pretty active on the stolen bases still. Doing quite well in that regard. We don't get caught stealing too often. Outside of Kevin Greer, who's 0 for 3 on stolen base attempts. We're just not going to go with him anymore. Like, that's how that works, I think. Dougie Braggs also very bad in that regard. 1 successful stolen base in 3 attempts.
Well, I mean, he does have only 3 speed.
Much more than that. Everyone has more than that. And that's pretty much all the stuff we're going to talk about for the hitting. On the pitching side of the ball, Eric Hawkins with 6 wins, 5 for Shannon Drake and for Sean Lawrenson, 3 for Rob Troon. The bullpen has 4 collective wins. 2 of those are Javier's, 1 for Martin, 1 for Rooster. Each of those men have a loss as well. ERA, Hawkins, Lawrenson, and Drake are all below 3. Very nice. Best of the bullpen is Tisha Boonsing at 3.38.
Actually, I believe Shannon's last name is pronounced Drake.
It is not pronounced Drake. Sean Lawrenson, Shannon Drake leading in whip as well. Innings pitched. Eric Hawkins has taken the lead. Sean Lawrenson led for the longest time, but then I guess he did have that start where he managed like an inning before getting hit by a pitch or by a hit. And that probably hurt him in that regard. So he's now actually behind Eric and Shannon in that regard. Most innings out of the bullpen is Javier by a very long shot. And our most efficient pitchers, because I always like to know who my efficient pitchers are, is Sean Lawrenson, once again, 10.75 pitches per inning. Rooster second, Eric third, Shannon, Javier. They're all actually very tightly grouped. So really, I think this is more a reflection on my pitching than anything to do with the actual pitchers.
Wow.
Hey, good or bad, sir. Good or bad. So our next game, we're going to call this one a little bit early tonight because I don't think I can get another game in the last 20 minutes here. And also with the computer blue screening and giving off the faint smell of burning dust, I do want to take it apart and give it a clean before anything really becomes a problem. So we'll take a quick look at the standings as well as we're heading to face off with the Hatchets next series, 3-game set. So that'll be the next episode. And we also have a little bit of season standings to take a look on. Our lead at the top of the Fedor division is down to 3 games. And for the first time in a long time, our run differential is down to plus 95. So it's below plus 100, which has really been where we've been for a long time. We are still ahead of the Nightmares, the Champs, and the Spinners, though, in the division. We have the third best record in the Pride Conference, behind the now 27-13 Fresh Hellions and the 24-16 Hatchets. So that Hatchet series is going to be pretty important. And in the Ultimate Conference, it is the Gold Coats, the Logmen, and the Rippers at the top of their divisions. In the wild card standings, it is the Scampers and the Venom holding it down. Man, the Dive Bombers are really bad, and we lost a game to them. They're 8-33 this season. They are the worst team by a long shot. What about that Ultimate Conference, though, man? 3.5 games out of the wild card is the worst team in that conference. That is an incredibly balanced conference that is right now doing a lot of work to remain that way.